Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal. 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 Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
Cuda.
Hey, J-Bone Nation! Shaming
Boo, Indy. Liar. Boo, Indy. Liar.
Not a dopey
Gorilla
dumb
Grip Pussy Pal.
bitch. He gets laid.
Fuck your life! Bing bong!
The
Cuda.
DJ. It's time to
Gorilla
dive
Grip Pussy Pal.
into the case. To the case.
What's up, everybody? We got a new emoji. We got a new sound clip. That's what I did all lunch. I posted the clip to all my social media. I made a sound effect.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
I made an emoji.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
The emoji is from Canva's AI. I said a gorilla holding a cat.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
What's up, Jonathan, Daniela V, Catherine, Stevie, Wildfire, Pamela, Mooney, Drew, Shannon L, Amy, Jan, B Rabbit, Dom's Mom, Whatcha Charlotte, KTG, Steve-O, Missy Mayhem. Did I say Wildfire? I think I did. Janine, Missy, Snoop, Catty Cat, Kelly, Bowbelly, Mooney, Deja, CH, Jonathan. I never know. Donnie Boy, Joanne, Screaming Daisies, Janine, Susan Lupo, Mia, good to see you. Lily Flores, Betty, Fuzzy Puff, Helen Steiner, Lakota, Bonnie Bailey, Drew. Thank you all for being here. Sage Lake, Joanne Rader, Todd, Eshney. For folks that missed it, so you have an idea of why this is a big deal.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
And I'll never forget it as long as I live, because this is what this young lady's phone was, just the name of her phone read in court. You know what? Why am I doing this? Let me just do this. This is so much easier than trying to find it. Oh, let me show you guys. I'm not even showing you guys. I'm a dope. I had it on me the whole time. And guys, hey, Renee S., good to see you. Miko. Pamela. So here we go. This is the name of her phone.
443555.
What's the owner name of this phone?
Let's take that back. Listen to the pause. Listen to the pause. Listen to the pause in his voice when he has to say it.
This phone.
Right there. That is like, I'm going to have to read this out loud. That's what that is.
The owner name of this phone.
The name that would appear on, say, a Bluetooth device is found on line 32, which is Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
Look at that man's face. Here's my theory. Afy says, how did the court reporter kept a straight face and typed that? I feel like this guy, from the moment he found out that was the name of the phone, he had to go to like a Buddhist training. He went to like Buddhist monks. He had to like climb a mountain. Like he had to find a place and he had to go there and say, I need to find a way. I'm going to be in court. So right now he's meditating. You guys don't know this, but right now he's meditating because he had to go to like the mountains in the Himalayas and he had to like go to like a monastery. And he's like, I'm going to have to read this name and there's no way that I could do it without laughing. And they trained him for months.
3555.
And finally it's like Kill Bill, the training sequence with Uma Thurman. He had a guy with the eyebrows and the goatee, and the guy was just kept saying like pussy and all these words.
What's
and finally he got
name
it.
Of this phone.
The name that would appear on, say, a Bluetooth device is found on line.
Right now he's thinking about
32,
that training in his head,
which is Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
All right. By the way, remind me of our next break, because I just took a 5-hour energy because I did not sleep well last night. But it reminded me because I hate the taste of it, and also sometimes it puts me in a little bit of a zone. So I need you guys to remind me at the first break to tell you my work story. So this way I can kill some time at the first break. A work story where I kind of zoned out. Remind me, guys. Remind me at the first break, okay, please. Also, check it out. I just got some new stickers delivered because there was a sale. I haven't ordered a lot in a while, but when there's a sale, I try to get them. So I got these like. It's hard to see, but they're like I forget what they call this. So holographic. That's probably, you're probably right. Thank you, Dizzy. Thanks for being here, everybody, on this second stream of the day. Please hit that like on the way in. I used to keep the stream going during lunch, but I found that to be, well, I didn't think that was a good idea. I don't know. All right. Let's give out one of these new stickers. Let's give out one of these new holographic stickers. So let's go here. Let's go here and let's type in the chat. Let's type GGPP. Type it in the chat, folks. GGPP.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
GGPP.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal. Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
What if this guy has like teenagers and now they're going to see this guy just saying that? All I have is a clip of him saying that.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
Boo, Indy. Liar.
Kuda.
Yes, Donnie. Funny you say that, Donnie. People will probably give me shit for it. And you know what? As you guys have probably learned, and as I'm learning as I go on, I don't give a shit. Let them give me shit. If me having a soundbite like this,
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
and me making a big deal of that during a stream turns people off, unsubscribe. Go to another channel. That's fine with me. I'm going to be me. So, sorry, that's me. And if you don't want to be here, that's cool. There's other places.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
But we very much appreciate everyone that is here. I asked Brianne Afey. She wasn't in the courtroom at the time.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
All right. Are we ready to... Let me just give it... I don't want to miss anything live, so let me just check here. Guys, you only have to type it once. Once you type it once, it gets entered, and then there's only one entry per person. So here we go. Screaming Daisies. Congratulations, Screaming Daisies. You have won a new sticker. The holographic JBN sticker, Screaming Daisy's email, the shaming of j@gmail.com with your address and the sticker that you won, which happens to be this holographic JBN. Congratulations, Screaming Daisies. Screaming Daisies. We are still not live. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. The second winner is Jennifer J25. Congratulations, Jennifer J25. Email the shaming of j@gmail.com with your address, and I will get you out those stickers. And they will be probably they'll be wrapped into my new notepad that my mom ordered. Congratulations to the winners. Appears they are late back from lunch, folks. Thank you all so much for being here. I see Miss Dina on the kick machine, Mike on the kick machine, Christine Wildside over there, Blair over there, Sheila, Tracy K, Sky Troop. Have fun, Sky Troop. Yeah, I made a GGPP short. I can make a sticker. Should I make one out of this gorilla? I can make a sticker out of the gorilla or merch out of the gorilla. That was AI. I went into Canva and I said, I want a gorilla holding a cat, and there it was. What's up, Maui Swift, B Rabbit, Chloe and Sally, Joanne, Missy, Snoop, Catty Cat, Pamela, Steve, Creative Minds, Jen, Screaming Daisy, Susan Lupo, Jennifer J, Jan is here, Charlotte, Whatcha, Defense Attorney Meow. Thank you all for being here. We're not live yet, so if you're mad at me for saying hi to people when there's no court, go fuck yourself. Sarah, what's up? Deja, Snoop, Catty Cat, Lily Flores, Katie Girl, Janine, Pamela Holtzman, Gretchen Rose, good to see you. Shannon L. Brooklyn's here. KTG is here. Back Pain Forever. Fuzzy Puff. Mary C. Yes, we are live. Eshni is here. Just Mimi is here. Thank you all for being here. I'm Little Deer is here. Intolerant is here. Is that Chuckles? It sure is. I thought that might be Charlie Adelson. Hello, Intolerant. Lisa, the sober hipster, is here. Amy's here from Jersey. Helen Steiner is here. Thank you all for being here. Chloe and Sally, I think I said. I never remember. JBN, Sweaty Moose. I can see if I could do that right now. Watch this. You guys want to see AI real time? Let's try this. As we wait for court to start. Watch this. Here, you ready? Here we go. We're going to go to Elements. I'm going to go to generate your own. Enter 5+ words to describe. All right, so we're going to type in a sweaty moose that is a news reporter. Let's see what we get. I mean, it's not really sweating Sweaty moose. Is it sweating? It's not really sweating so much, but Babe says she's pretty sure. So this one's sweating. But I like... how do I get rid of this fucking thing? Don't worry, we're not missing anything. They haven't started yet. Let's generate again. For those folks who don't know why what I'm talking about, Sweaty Moose News, we went to Rex Sherman's house when they found out he was the Long Island serial killer, allegedly, but we know it's true. It was really hot, and I said that I sweat like a moose, which people were like, why do you say that? And I don't know. Me and my friends used to say in high school, I'm sweating like a moose in Africa, because we assumed that if there was a moose in Africa, it would be sweaty. So that's why we're talking about Sweaty Moose News. I was sweating like a moose in Africa at Rex Sherman's house. What is this? Intolerant, welcome to the Bows. Thank you. Welcome, thank you. Cynthia says like a horse in Texas. That works too.
Because I'm going to bunk with you, buddy. We're going to be buddies. We're going to be pals. We're going to wrestle around.
Thank you so much, Intolerant. Capri Sun's in the chat. Welcome. Welcome to the Bows. Thanks, everyone, for being here. We're just waiting. Oh, man, I can't wait to tell you guys this story at the break. Should I just tell the story now? But then I feel like I'm not going to have anything to talk about during the break. It's a pretty funny story. Yes, welcome to the inside of my head. It's scary in there.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
Fine, I'll tell the story now. I was working at, this is from me working at Modell's. I was working at Modell's, and we know that sometimes I would engage in the devil's lettuce, but also sometimes back then. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. What's up? Next chapter. So I was working in as a footwear department manager, but in addition to the devil's lettuce, guys, this was back in the day. I was trying to lose weight because I'm always trying to lose weight, and it wasn't Stacker 2. What's the other one? It's illegal now because I think it had meth in it. There was Stacker 2, and there was another drink that like made you not want to eat. Stacker 2, and what's the other one?
Absolutely bothered that someone went on court TV and then took pictures of the exhibits.
Uh-oh.
So you're not on court TV, period. So that happens, you're out of here for the rest of the trial.
Uh-oh.
All right, thank you.
She's
All right,
pissed.
let's call in the jury. Did we get everything straightened out?
No, there was Stacker 2. It was like a...
Counsel? I don't want to rush it, but did we
Not
get
red
that
line.
straightened out, or do you need more time? Thank you. Okay, wait. Also on the court TV,
Uh-oh.
also on the record, another order
Uh-oh.
is that court TV is ordered to redact the phone numbers that were put up on the text messages
Uh-oh.
because
The phone
their
number.
phones are blowing up. And the solution obviously is redaction from here on out. But I'm going to say that the people that were taking pictures contributed to that. All right, thank you.
Well, I mean, that's not their fault. It was on a live stream. They should have cut out the... That's not the people who
So
took
let me know when you want to
pictures.
call in the jury.
They should have cut out the live stream. How could you play? It's on the live stream. They should have redacted the numbers. What is the other? Stacker 2. It's illegal now. I feel like it has meth in it, but it's not Stacker 2. Son of a bitch. Anyway, you guys get the point. It wasn't Slim Fast. Dexatrim, no. It had ephedrine in it or something. I don't... It... No. Damn it. Anyway, here's the point, guys. It wasn't mini thins. It wasn't hydroxycut. Anyway, here's the story, folks. I was taking whatever the drink was at the same time that I was having the devil's lettuce. I'm sitting there just minding my business in the footwear area, waiting for people to come if they have any questions about shoes. Guys, you're going to love this fucking story. I have a watch on that is not digital, folks. Back in the day, it's an analog watch, guys. It's an analog watch. This guy comes up to me and he goes, "Can you tell me what time it is?" And I go like this. And I look at him and I'm like, I don't know. Because I couldn't tell the time. I was like, I don't know. And he just looked at me with such disgust. I couldn't tell the time on my analog watch. I was on some ephedrine and I was on some devil's lettuce, and I literally looked at my analog watch and I was like, I can't. And I showed him the watch. I was like, here. And he looked at me with such disdain. I didn't know the time. I still remember that. I don't know why. It just remained because I kind of get that feeling when I take these 5-hour energies, and it's not even 5-hour energy. It's like 4-stripe Adidas 5-hour energy from Kirkland, but it kind of puts you in that like where you're like zoning out, kind of. I feel like it was a drink that Howard Stern promoted. I could be wrong. Maybe it was Stacker 2. Who knows? I'm dumb. I don't know. Yes, Nancy Nurse. I grew up on Long Island and live on Long Island. I went to East Islip High School. I am now in Bohemia. What's up, Kimmy's Bless? Good to see you. We're just waiting. I don't know what's going on, but we are waiting. Thanks for being here, folks. Hit that like on the way in. Have I gone below 13,700? I haven't, so I haven't lost 2 subscribers, but that will probably happen. 3 more likes to 100. You guys are the best. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Here we go. If you missed it, Babe had put up Hannah's fashion, what she's wearing on the... Don't forget to change from top chat to live chat. Already 100 likes. You guys are the best. Thank you. Can't believe she got mad at them for taking pictures. Maybe don't put it on the live stream. What are you doing?
Oops. All right, is that better? We're going to go back through real quick some of those text threads that we had on the Elmo, and we're going to have you read the content, okay?
Yes.
So I'm going to place on the Elmo what was previously entered into evidence as State's Exhibit 96. Can you go ahead and just read that and remind us if this is a message that was sent by the phone or received by the phone?
Sure. So this was a message that was received by Ms. Gutierrez Reed's phone from the Dadkula contact that says, get someone to show her a single action gun and how it works. They don't go off by themselves. And then beneath that is an incoming message from Mr. Bowles' phone to Ms. Gutierrez Reed's phone that says, yes, I sent her this manual I got today also.
What's the problem?
Do you want me to just read them?
Just read them. Let's just, we gotta get this done. Thank you, sir. There's a State Exhibit 96 that I've handed you. Can you just go ahead and read it, explain to the jurors what you're reading, given that they've already saw it?
Yeah, so this is Exhibit 96. The first page I've just read. The second page...
And Mr. Hawks, what's the date of these conversations?
Sorry, this is December 1st, 2021. The second page starts with a message from Mr. Bowles to Ms. Reed that says, I think I sent this with an attachment. Beneath that is an outgoing message from Ms. Reed that says, yeah, honestly, that gun won't go off unless he fully cocked it. And then the final message on that page is a message from the Dadkula contact that said if someone could just show her, she could see a transfer makes no difference. The final page starts with an outgoing message from Ms. Reed that says, yeah, we got some that just aren't long barreled. They are the same thing. And then finally, message from the Dadkula contact that says exactly.
May I approach? I'm going to hand you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 95. And would you go ahead and do the same thing with 95?
Certainly. So 95 is from November 8th of 2021. And the first message is an outgoing message from Ms. Reed that says, hey, I need you to check out my boxes and send me some pictures of our boxes of dummies. The second page starts with an incoming text from the Dadkula contact that says will do. And then beneath that is another incoming text message with a photograph.
At my request, did you separate that photograph? Did you isolate that photograph for me?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to show you what's been previously entered into evidence as States Exhibit 69, and we're going to do this the quick and old-fashioned way. Can you see that?
Yes.
Sorry for the dirty screen. What is that?
That is the image that was sent via text message, via iMessage, to Ms. Reed's phone for the dad killer contact.
Thank you, sir. May I approach?
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
Mr. Fox, in addition to doing some work on Ms. Gutierrez's cell phone extraction, did you also do some work on cell phone extractions from some other folks involved in this case?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember their names?
There was a woman named Sarah, I don't remember her last name,
Okay.
and a gentleman whose name I don't remember. But
Okay.
I'm sure I would if you refresh my memory.
Well, I'm going to leave that to defense counsel, and I will pass the witness.
Passing the witness.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal. Gorilla Grip Pussy
Mr.
Pal.
Baldwin.
Thank you, Judge. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
You mentioned you did some other extractions. Does the word Dave Halls ring a bell?
Yes,
All right, is that the other phone that you looked at?
correct.
All right. And Judge, if I can publish just to his screen, please.
Can I just go stand over there
Sure.
so I can see what's on the screen? Is that okay?
You can stand there, stand here, wherever you like. It'll be quicker to do it this way because then I can publish it if the judge admits it. Okay.
Here, why don't I just stand here
Yeah.
and I'll look over your shoulder? That's perfect. Sorry.
Yeah, that works.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
All right, sir, what are you looking at?
What's you just what's on that screen and on your screen is different. I'm showing you.
A lot of movement at the defense table over there. They want to know. Look at this little powwow they're having. What's going on? What is happening?
Boo, Indy.
I don't mind.
Liar.
No, sir.
All right, what are you looking at here, sir?
I'm looking at the first page of a PDF of a Celebrite report that was done by the New Mexico RCFL,
All right.
of the phone that you just asked me about.
All right, and can you scroll down to the second page?
Yes.
All right. So what is this device information? What does this tell you?
So this is a summary of the data that is in this PDF report. It involves chats, native messages, which are, in this case, iMessages, WhatsApp, emails, timeline, and then data files, which include images and videos.
Okay. Is there information about deleted information on this device?
There is.
Can you tell us about that, please?
So the report indicates that there's one deleted iMessage and one deleted WhatsApp. In addition to that, there are 5 deleted emails.
WhatsApp.
And
Oh boy.
there are some deleted images, but without knowing what the images are, I don't know if they're things that he actually deleted or if they were cached images that got purged.
And how many images are notated on the report as being deleted?
I'm sorry. I didn't bring my
Yeah,
glasses.
help yourself.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So there's 152,237 images total, and there's 1,438 that are deleted.
You can just hold on to that.
And then 3,214 videos with 7 deleted.
Okay. And when you're looking at a device and you see that something's been deleted, what does that actually mean? What is that telling you?
It means that it was deleted and recovered. So if I delete something from my cell phone and it's overwritten, or that memory is actually purged, then it's not recovered and there's just no evidence of it. So this shows that there were items that were deleted and recovered by the program.
All right. And you have no way of knowing if additional things were deleted because it just wouldn't be extracted. You wouldn't have the information to look at.
Correct.
All right. And in your experience, do you know that sometimes happens?
I know that it can happen. I mean, if it's not there, I don't know that it was there to begin with and was deleted, but it certainly can happen.
Okay. Actually, I'll just leave this here with you. Sir, if you can go to the emails page on that document.
I do.
All right. There's about 20 emails in Mr. Hall's extraction here. How do you know that these are actually his emails?
So there's incoming emails. The top one is an incoming email. Just to avoid what we had earlier, it's to a Gmail address.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that account was installed on the phone, and this is an email that was received by his phone, signed into an email address associated with him.
Okay, so that physical phone has access to that email address.
Yes.
Okay. Judge, I would move to conditionally admit defendant's exhibit O.
Counsel approach.
We got it. Whose phone is this? I don't. I mean, this is the defense. I don't think they're worried about it. They're the ones introducing it. I don't think she's scared, guys. This is the defense that's introducing this. I think they want this in. I don't think the defense doesn't want this in. I think it's someone else that was deleting stuff. Oh, Dizzy thinks it's Hall's phone. That would be interesting if it's Hall's phone, folks. That would be interesting. They're trying to get in a phone right now. The defense is trying to get a phone in that apparently has some deleted stuff on it. So we're trying to figure out whose phone it is for if you're coming in late. We've already got the messages from Hannah's phone from the state, but now the defense is trying to introduce a phone that had some deleted messages. Halls is the assistant director, the guy that was like basically in charge, the guy that gave the gun to Alec, the guy that pled out, the guy that when they asked what safety protocols were, he's like, I don't know. I heard his phone's name just so we're not shocked by it, but I think it's called Donkey Punch McGee. So just watch out. It might be Donkey Punch McGee, but I'm not positive about that. It's not time, Prudence. Prudence has entered the room because it's about 20 minutes till she eats, and she thinks it's time now. She's making noises at me. There she is. She's mad that she's not being fed. Plus, it's a rainy day, and that really screws up the dog's clocks more than usual. Prudence, what are you doing? Come here. Here, come here. Purdy, come here. Oh, sorry. Purdy, come here. Over here, come here. Leave that alone. I did give some of my dog some of my miso soup. They had some miso soup, a little bit, just a little bit of miso soup from my sushi order of some spicy tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna, bumblebee tuna. What movie, guys? What movie? Bumblebee tuna, bumblebee tuna. Nope, not Mr. Mom. Bumblebee tuna to you. Hello, bumblebee tuna to you. Not American Pie. I'll give you a hint. This man was in the movie, though it's not from this movie.
Your Honor, I object.
There it is. It's actually Ace Ventura 2. Ace Ventura 2, when he goes to the village and they're all saying like something that sounds like Bumblebee tuna, but it's not. And he's like, Bumblebee tuna, Bumblebee tuna. Yes, Donnie. Yes, Donnie. Yes. Mods, block Elizabeth L for saying Finding Nemo. Block Elizabeth. All right.
Yes.
There we go.
And sir, you had mentioned emails being deleted. Can you say with certainty that emails were deleted from Mr. Hall's phone?
We'll celebrate recovered deleted information. So yeah, so it was recovered from a deleted. It's a recovered deleted email.
Okay. And the email that actually was over that. Apologies. If I could approach again. All right, sir. I'm handing you what I've marked as Defendant's Exhibit P. Can you look at the first 2 pages of that document, please?
Yes.
All right. What is that?
This is an iPhone 11.
Is it Sarah Zachary's phone?
I'm looking for the device name.
Council approach.
And I may just be able to stipulate.
Well, no, I need you to.
Oh, man. Even the prosecutor's like, I'll just stipulate. And judge is like, no. What are we doing? What are we doing right now? Welcome in, J Money 007. Secret Spy, J Money. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for being here. Hit that like button. Share it out. Yes, I did finish my story, Tia.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
I'm your huckleberry.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers. Oh no. 5 beers. Oh no. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers.
Ah, horse shit!
This is the part of the day where I just play random sound clips.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Puda. This one's for Donnie. This one's for Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, so Brooklyn.
Megbana Hua. I don't have the. I gotta find Hua. Where is it? Megbana
Hooah!
Katie Megbana.
Hooah!
The state will stipulate that what Mr. Hawks is looking at is a cell phone extraction of the witness, Sarah Zachary.
Judge Maynard.
Sarah Zachary, folks. Sarah Zachary.
Thanks. All right, so with both Mr. Hall's phone and Sarah Zachary's phone, are the dates and timestamps listed in the extraction for text messages and emails, are those accurate?
Yes.
And how do you know that?
So everything in our phones in these SQLite databases is stored in UTC by default. What Cellbrite does is it converts it to whatever time zone we want it converted to. In this case, Mountain Time.
Okay, so the foundational testimony you gave at length regarding my client's phone would apply with equal force to both Mr. Hall's phone and Ms. Zachary's phone?
Yes, these are things that are written at the time.
Okay. Did you have any other role in this case? Did you do any other work in this case?
No, my primary role was to help the prosecutor sort of sift through various pictures and that sort of thing to make sure only images that were native to the phone came in, not cached images or things that were beyond her control.
You mentioned on direct exam that there are some things that you don't get in a extraction. Would one of those things be something stored on a cloud, like an iCloud?
It depends. Are you referring to a document or an image?
Why don't you describe both?
So if we have things on our iCloud, typically it can be stored also locally on the phone and on the iCloud, or in the case of photographs, your phone may keep a little thumbnail that is a link to your iCloud account. So in that case, the original photo would not be on the handset. It would be on the cloud, but that thumbnail is essentially a gateway to the original image.
Okay. If something is just on the cloud and you don't have a gateway, as you described, is there a way to actually go get that information?
You could get it with a search warrant.
Okay. Did you discuss doing any kind of search warrant to retrieve images or texts or video from Sarah Zachary that she may have in the cloud?
No.
No. Do you recall having a email discussion on October 12th, 2023 with Ms. Morrissey about this subject?
I don't. I know that Ms. Morrissey, if you're telling me I had one with her, then perhaps I did. I sent her some various subpoena language. I don't remember this iCloud being part of it, but if you're telling me it was there, then I did.
Would looking at the email refresh your recollection?
Yes.
Back to approach?
Can I see it?
Sure.
And this case has come to. Remember when this case it was like moving along kind of smoothly? We have come to a staggering halt. Now everything it's like we're back at the Chaconas trial. Oh, Joanne gifted our membership. Who gets it? Joanne, you're the best. Thank you, Joanne. And your husband's the best too, Joanne. Mr. Platypus, Mr. Planned Parenthood. Who gets it? Lisa Dempsey gets it. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Because I'm going to fuck with you, buddy. We're going to be buddies. We're going to be pals. We're going to
Okay, this is for refreshing recollection, so you've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
See if you can refresh it.
Thank you.
Let me know when you finish reading it, please.
Awesome. Lisa's here and she got it. Awesome. Love when someone's here when they get it. That's the best. And now you have access to our new emoji, which is
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal. I assume you want me to read all of it, correct?
Just the top one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If it's refresh your recollection, let me know, and if not, let me know.
Yeah, so this is what I was referring to as far as
So you're going to give that back to him, and he's going to ask
Yeah.
if this refreshes your memory to the question he asked you.
Yeah, did that refresh your memory, sir?
what I think I meant by that, and I'm not really sure, so I can't say with 100% certainty if I was referring to. I'm sorry. You have a question beyond that, or it refreshes my recollection of the conversation. Yes.
Okay. So on Miss Zachary's phone, you were requested to get text, videos, and photos from September 15th, 2021 to November 21st, 2021. And you indicated that there were some photos that were not on her phone but might be on her iCloud account. Did you have further discussion about how you might go obtain those photos?
No, I think what we're referring to the same thing. I believe my recollection is that I'm referring to the thumbnails. So if I were to download a thumbnail from a phone and you were to put it onto a television screen, it just gets blurry as opposed to the actual full-size image. That's my recollection of the full-size image may be on the iCloud.
Okay. And you said in here that there are no entries on the phone or image metadata, right?
Correct.
All right. I don't have anything else. Thank you.
Thank you.
Redirect.
Just real quick, Mr. Hawks. Is it possible for a person's phone to delete things without the operator of the phone intending for that to happen?
What do you mean specifically?
And I thought there was a discussion earlier when we were off the record.
Jen coming in hot. Not only did she become a member today, a $20 super chat. Jen, thank you so much. You are so kind. Thank you, Jen.
That sometimes the phone automatically deletes certain things. That's what I'm referring to.
So you're referring to cached images.
Right.
So when we go to a website or social media, our phone will capture a series of images, and those images go into what's called a cache folder. And after a certain amount of time, that cache folder automatically will delete. But that's not from the person's camera roll.
And it wouldn't be from their email either?
Email contents?
Oh, I'm speaking about what Mr. Bouillon was referencing.
Gorilla PSY Pel.
Thanks, Donnie.
Mr. Halls's deleted data.
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
It wouldn't, no.
Okay, I just wanted to square that up. Thank you. I don't have anything further. Appreciate you.
Your excuse.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next witness.
And just for the record, I'm going to reserve, just in case we need to bring him back.
Thanks, Donnie boy.
Reserve. Don't talk to any witnesses.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't talk to anyone. This guy, he has teenage kids. He's going to get home and they're going to be like, Dad, you're going viral for saying Gorilla Pussy Pal. Right now, he's thinking about that.
The state calls Catherine Rowe Walters.
Catherine Rowe Walters.
we're affirming.
Oh, we remember her from the set, guys. Guys, this is the lady that was like walking around
Be the truth, the whole
from the
truth,
body
nothing but the
cam.
truth. All right, have a seat, tuck into the microphone. Thank you.
Go ahead and state your full name.
Full name, Catherine Elizabeth Walters.
Thank you. And do you go by Roe?
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty. Ms. Walters, were you a member of the crew of the movie Rust?
Yes, ma'am.
And what role did you have?
I was the unit production manager.
What does a unit production manager do?
A unit production manager is the person on set who is making sure the day-to-day operations go smoothly.
All right. And are you familiar with Ms. Gutierrez?
I am.
Your role on set, if a crew member needs something, would you maybe be the person they would go to?
Yes, ma'am.
So I want to ask you, did Ms. Gutierrez ever specifically request from you additional training time with Mr. Baldwin?
Not to me.
Did Ms. Gutierrez request generally additional training days as an armorer from you?
No, not from me.
We understand that there was a prop truck on the movie set, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
During the filming of the movie, before the incident that occurred on October 21st, when filming wasn't going on, so in the evenings or on the weekends, how was that prop truck secured?
There's a side door on that truck, and the back roll-up door are secured by padlocks.
And so that happened even prior to October 21st?
Yes, ma'am.
And who would lock the truck in the evening or for the weekend?
Either it would be the department heads or it would be the Teamsters who were maintaining the trucks.
And so were they combination locks or key locks?
I believe they were key locks, but I don't remember.
Can you tell us who had access, who had the keys, who could go get in the prop truck?
It would be anyone. It would be anyone who had the keys to do it. The department heads were the ones that usually had keys or combinations.
Who were the department heads? Can you just give us their names?
Sure. So for props, it was Sarah Zachary. For armory, and I believe that Sarah and Hannah shared keys. The other department heads would have been Sergey and a couple of others that I honestly don't recall, but they would have had keys to their trucks.
And they have keys to the locks that lock the truck?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And did you have a key to the locks?
No.
Well, did Ms. Gutierrez reach out to you a couple days after Ms. Hutchins' death and ask to meet you at the prop truck?
Yes.
And why did she want to meet you at the prop truck?
She was getting ready to head back home and wanted to grab some personal effects off the truck.
And were you able to provide her access to the truck?
Yes.
How were you able to do that if you didn't have the keys?
So after the incident occurred, we had the Teamsters pull all of the locks off the trucks and had a different set of keys so that the only people who would have access were myself and the Teamster captain were the only two people who had those access.
And why would the Teamster have access to the truck?
Because they were the ones, if they needed to move it for any reason, do any maintenance, any of those things.
Okay. You have actual Teamsters that are working on the movie set that are maintaining the trucks?
Yes, ma'am.
And driving the trucks?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when Ms. Gutierrez, do you recall the date that Ms. Gutierrez asked you to meet at the prop truck?
I do not.
Do you agree that it was just a couple days after the incident?
I do.
Okay. And do you know everything that Ms. Gutierrez took out of the prop truck?
I do not.
Did you see any of the items that she took out of the prop truck?
I saw a few things, but I don't remember exactly everything.
Can you just describe to us the few things that you did see her take out of the prop truck?
I remember a couple of gun belts, and I think I remember a couple of cardboard boxes, but nothing other than that.
Okay. And Ms. Gutierrez took these items from the prop truck prior to the police executing a search warrant on that truck. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. I will pass the witness. Thank you.
Well, that was quick.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Ma'am, in addition to Ms. Gutierrez Reed, you allowed other people to get their personal effects as well, didn't you?
From the set?
Yes.
Yes.
So after the incident, the law enforcement cleared the scene, and everybody thought it was clear, correct?
Correct.
And so you allowed multiple people to get their personal effects, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So it wasn't just Ms. Gutierrez Reed?
Correct.
Okay. Now, with regard to that said, I want to ask you, were you aware of the camera crew walking off?
Yes.
And they were disgruntled?
Yes.
When did they walk off that set?
I received resignation emails the night before.
Okay. So this was the night before the incident, the night before the shooting. And these camera crew, and how many of them walked off?
My memory says 6, which was the full team.
So the full team, the full camera crew walked off set. So for the set next day, you have to get a new camera crew.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and were you in charge of that?
It was a joint effort between myself, my line producer, Gabrielle Pickle, and our producers as well.
Are you and Miss Pickle, do you talk, or on the set, did you talk quite a bit? Did you talk daily?
Yes.
Okay, so, and I don't want to get into hearsay comments, what somebody else said, but were you aware that Miss Gutierrez Reed had requested additional training of Mr. Baldwin?
For Mr. Baldwin, no.
Okay, you never had that discussion with her?
No.
But do you know whether Miss Pickle did?
I honestly don't remember.
Okay. So let's go back. You and a couple more people are trying to get the camera crew. Is that right? And did you get them for the next day?
We did.
Okay. You had to scramble. I mean, that night? Is that make calls that night?
Yeah, I was making calls that night and very early the next morning.
The camera crew that walked off because they were disgruntled, did they come to the set that next morning?
They did.
Do you know what they were doing the next morning? Did you watch them or did you see them?
Yeah, I was with them for part of the morning. They were retrieving their own personal effects off of the camera truck.
Okay. Did you see any of them walk around to other parts of set, or were they just getting their effects?
From what I remember, they were just around the truck.
Okay. The prop truck, during the day, that was not secured during the days of set. Is that correct?
As far as I know, it was not secured, no.
Okay. So during the day that filming goes on, and what are the hours of that generally?
Generally, we would start anywhere between 6 and 7 a.m. and go till 7 or 8 p.m.
Okay, so for approximately that 12 or 13-hour period, whatever it would be, that prop truck was open.
As far as I know, yes.
Okay. Theoretically, everybody on set could have had access to that prop truck.
Theoretically.
Okay. Now, you said that it was you and the Teamsters that would secure that truck after hours. Is that right?
It would be the department heads and the Teamsters.
Department heads and Teamsters.
Yeah.
Who was the person, the Teamster in particular, that would do that?
I do not remember his name.
Okay. After the shooting, do you remember who that Teamster, who that captain, I think he said was?
I would honestly have to go back through my notes. I cannot remember his name right now.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
And do you have your notes, or?
I do not.
That's okay. Okay, so you don't remember his name?
I do not.
Okay. Did you check every night before you left to make sure that prop truck was locked?
No.
Okay. Now, with regard to Miss Gutierrez Reed, my understanding is that you never heard any complaints about her.
I did not.
Okay. And that was the entire time of the rest set?
Correct.
Okay. Let me ask you also, after the incident, after the shooting, I understand you went into the church approximately 2 days after?
That sounds correct, yes.
Okay, and you were going to remove media?
Yes.
Is that right? Were you trying to assist them to remove the media from the camera to see if anything had been filmed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that was with regard to filming of the actual shooting, correct?
Yes, sir.
And were you able to remove that?
I was.
Were you able to determine whether there was any filming?
Of the incident?
Yes.
There was no filming of the incident that was recorded.
Okay. Do you know whether anybody may have had access to that camera after the shooting and before you removed the media?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. When you said there was no filming, are you familiar enough with that camera system to know whether, if they're looking through the monitor, that it has to be rolling?
They can look through the monitor whether it's rolling or not.
Okay. So your knowledge of that camera is they can look through it without it rolling?
Correct.
Okay. Now, with regard to that prop truck search, you were present for that search, correct?
I was.
And you also present for that search was Seth Kinney.
Yes, he was there.
Okay. And do you remember why Seth Kinney there? Did he go to provide the code?
No, I think he was there because a lot of the firearms that were there were his. So he was there to be with the sheriff's office.
He was there with the sheriff's office when they arrived?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know whether he was let into the prop truck? Do you recall that?
I do not recall.
Okay. Were you in the truck or outside when the search happened?
Outside.
Did you look inside the back of that truck?
I did.
Did you see that prop cart in the truck?
I do not recall.
Okay. Now, if it was in the pictures, would you have any idea why the prop cart was in the prop truck?
I am confused by your question.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me ask you this way. If the prop cart was in the prop truck, do you know who must have moved that into the prop truck?
I can make an assumption, but I do not know for sure who would have moved it.
No, don't guess. And
Yeah.
If you don't know, you don't know.
No.
Okay. All right. You indicated you got keys to the locks for the prop truck after the incident.
Yes, sir.
And you said the captain teamster had one too.
Yes.
Okay. Did you have the combo to that gun safe?
No.
Okay. Now, you talked a little bit about Baldwin and its safety training. Did you ever observe that training that was done with Baldwin?
I saw it from a distance, but I was not close enough to hear anything.
Okay. Did you observe?
Just going to pause this real quick to highlight what Lisa said. She is the UPM, member of the DGA, ignored numerous texts and phone calls from the crew about safety. She should be on trial as well. Thank you again, Lisa, for being here, and Karen for providing all your expert information. You guys are the best.
Observed that Baldwin was not really paying attention?
His back was to me, and they were up a hill. I do not know.
So you don't know that? Okay.
No, sir.
On the set, after it was over for the day, you're aware that Miss Gutierrez, Reed, Miss Zachary, everybody had to basically clear out. They had to leave. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So at the end of the day, it's fair to say they weren't accorded time to clean the prop truck because at the end of the day, they needed to go.
Correct.
And during the day, Miss Zachary, because this set's pretty busy.
Yep.
You agree with that? During the day, they're doing their prop jobs and their armor job duties, those kind of things, correct?
Correct.
So there's no time really to go back during the day, take a break, and go back and clean everything. And there's not at night either, is there?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Hunter. I don't have it.
Redirect.
Ms. Walters, I want to be clear. Between October 21st and October 27th, did anyone other than Ms. Gutierrez request to get items out of the prop truck?
Not to me. Not to my knowledge.
It was only Ms. Gutierrez that you gave access to the prop truck between the 21st and the 27th?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And on the movie set, did you guys hire security guards?
There was 24-hour security at the gate, but they did not walk around on set.
Okay, but if someone were to try to drive in, they would encounter that security guard, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And is this location convenient to get to?
Not really.
Okay. I think you indicated on cross-examination that no one complained to you about Ms. Gutierrez. Do you recall saying that?
I do recall.
Isn't it true that one of the reasons that the camera crew indicated they were leaving was because of the accidental discharges from firearms on set?
Your Honor, I'm going to object on hearsay. That would be the basis for that.
Well, I'm basically impeaching her because she indicated.
Counsel approach, just you two.
And I'll say this again. I said it before, but how lucky are we? We have sergeants, detectives, movie directors.
Ms. Walters, do you know if
in
one
our
of the
chat? It's
reasons
wild.
that the camera
So
crew
lucky.
left was because of accidental discharges
Honored.
on set?
They cited safety concerns, yes.
Did they specifically say?
Let me rewind that. I was talking. Sorry.
Ms. Walters, do you know if one of the reasons that the camera crew left was because of accidental discharges on set?
They cited safety concerns, yes.
Did they specifically say accidental discharges on set?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. And Mr. Bowles asked you about the camera crew coming the following day to collect their belongings.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think you indicated that they stayed at the camera truck.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
To my knowledge, yes.
Okay. And is the camera truck and the prop truck the same thing?
No.
In your experience, do people on the camera crew frequently bring their own equipment, stands, cables, stuff like that?
Sometimes, yes.
And did they on the set of Rust?
Yes, they did.
Is that your understanding of what they were taking?
Yes.
During the day, when filming was going on, was the prop truck being overseen by a driver? A member of the Teamsters that you hired?
He might not have been there all the time, but he was around, yes.
Okay. And I want to just ask you a couple of quick questions about your experience. How many films or productions, or even TV is fine, have you been the unit production manager on? Prior to this?
Prior to this? 3 or 4. And
did any of those other productions have an armorer?
They did not.
This was the first production you worked on that had an armorer?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. I don't have anything further.
Your Honor, do you have any objections? Just real briefly, I asked you earlier about, you were saying that you don't remember, you couldn't see if Mr. Baldwin was paying attention during that training.
Correct.
Do you recall in your pretrial interview that you did indicate that he wasn't paying attention?
I had been told he wasn't paying attention. I did not physically see it.
Okay, so, and I don't want to get into the hearsay comment.
Sure.
So, but you didn't see it yourself?
I did not.
Okay. With regard to the, with regard to the accidental discharges, were you aware that there was a discharge with special effects?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're excused.
Thank you.
Just got a
Next
$5
witness.
cash app from Katie that says, for GGPP, it's code for TV, LOL. Thank you. Is it Katie, Kati, or Cat Katie? Thank you so much, Katie.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal. Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
Let's see who's next. Oh, it's KTG. Oh, thank you so much. You're the best. Thank you so much. I got to remember that. That's KTG. Got to put that in the vault. Got to put it in the vault. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
Okay, first of all, guess what? You need to approach again.
Jeez, what is going on right now? I wonder if they're ending early for the weekend if they don't have any other witnesses. Oh, thank you so much, Dom's mom. You are too kind. Thank you. Guys, reminder, Karen Smith's going to be joining us next week. So look out for
I
that.
think it's your lucky day, but we're going to break early.
I knew it. They're breaking early.
I think from the faces I see, it's a good thing. Okay.
Sage Lake, thank
All
you
right,
so
but
much.
We have one question that we're going to ask you to go back in.
I'm gonna fuck with you, buddy.
Room and answer this question, and then come back out and get dismissed, and we give you all the don't forget language.
What's the question?
Okay. It'll come clear to you. You're all going to go out. He's going to ask you that question. He's going to get your answer,
What's
and then he's going to give me the answer
What is
on
this?
that piece of paper, and then you all are going to come back in. Okay? All right.
Don't they have to
Rise.
announce for the record? Shouldn't they tell us what the question is? Shouldn't that be on the record? By the way, thank you so much, Sage Lake. Thank you so much. Who just gave a super chat? I missed it. It's Bonnie Bailey and Sage Lake. Thank you so much. What is the question? I want to know what the question is. How do we not know?
All right, you may be seated.
Yep, the jury's going to be Googling this. What are they going to be Googling?
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
I wonder if they're going to come back. I'll keep it here for a few just to see if they come back. I assume they will, but I'm not sure. But let me just keep it up just in case they do. But while we wait, I just want to thank everyone so much for being here. Again, look out for Karen Smith coming on next week. I have a couple other people I have asked, so look out for that. And I'm going to, Lisa emailed me and she's like, it would be a good idea to have like panels after like certain witnesses to like kind of digest the info. And I thought that was a brilliant idea. So Lisa, thank you for emailing me that. So I'm trying to get on some of the people that we see in the chat and some of the people that we've had on before to come on and help us kind of digest everything. For example, if you guys remember, we have an attorney friend who's been on the show before who represents a TV show or works for a TV show. So it'd be interesting to get her perspective, don't you think? So I have asked her. I wonder if anyone will get who I'm talking about, if they know who I'm talking about. If they remember from our interview who I'm talking about. So I would love her to come. What? She just said yes, so I can announce it then, folks. So I think I'm going to have her come on with Karen. And that is Afi Patterson, the Black Letter Law, who is an attorney for a divorce court. I mean, it's not like the same. I mean, I think she's going to be able to give us some interesting. She's a criminal and entertainment attorney. I'm going to share her Twitter right now. She's going to come on with Karen next week. I can't wait to hear both of them. If she was on our show, Creators Who Crush, here's her Twitter. Check her out. She's been on Court TV. She's been on Law and Crime. She's freaking awesome. Her and Karen Smith, they're going to break it down. Oh, what is that? What is she doing? Did you guys? Was she stretching her neck? So that's going to be awesome, folks. Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Look out. It's going to be great to, because I'm curious, like we saw in the footage now that there's an attorney on the set who's going up to people and kind of like seeing who's getting interviewed. And like, I wonder what Afi would do if something happened on divorce court, like what would she be doing and what's her responsibilities? And then we're going to be able to talk to Karen, who knows what it's like to go to a scene and secure it. And like, what would she have done differently? Karen has testified. She set up crime scenes. It's going to be awesome. You've seen Karen in the chat giving us so much information, and Lisa too. So look out for that, folks. Monday at 8. By the way, make sure to check out. I'm going to share Karen's links and Lisa's. Make sure to check them out. Follow Karen on Twitter. Check out her podcast, which is awesome, guys. I just shared it. She has an awesome podcast, guys. If you're into true crime podcasts, we had her on for Women Who Rock, but I know we have some new folks. Check out her podcast. Check out Elisa's links, please. And then let me see. Do I have a thing for Afi? There it is. I got Afi on there too. That's the nice thing about having guests come on. The commands work. I'm still waiting to see what this question's about.
When we're waiting here for the jury and Haven and I are, shooting the breeze, that it was being picked up on Court TV. So, people knew that I walked my dogs when I got home, things like that. And so we just want to make sure we were all kind of squirmish on which things trigger us going on Court TV. So that's why we went in the hallway. We didn't mean to be secretive. We just wanted to take a breather on feeling, a little, tight up here.
I get super weird vibes from this judge. I get super weird vibes from this judge.
They were supposed to write it down here.
I don't know what it is. Compared to recent judges we had, she just doesn't seem as professional. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. The vibes I get from her are just, I don't like it. I don't know, like maybe she's nervous because she's on TV. I don't know. Like the judge, say what you will about the Chaconas trial, but that judge is awesome. I'm blanking on his name, but he was awesome. I don't know. That's a good point Lisa makes. She acts like the camera is a spy, not court TV. It does. It seems like she's just, I don't, like, it's so weird for her to be upset with someone who allegedly took a picture, which is upsetting. But as far as like the phone numbers getting out, that's just the fault of the person who presented the evidence. They should have deleted it. They knew this was going to be streaming. They should have redacted it. How did the prosecution and the defense not know to redact the phone numbers for people who still have those phone numbers? Like that's not the stream's fault. You knew this was going to be live, presented to everyone. And then she's upset with people who may have taken pictures, which is wrong. But it was streamed anyway. It doesn't matter if anyone took a picture. Judge Randolph, right? Thank you, Joanne. Let's see what's going on here. By the way, the portal is set up to go to Publicly Buzzed, folks. Make sure to check them out tonight. They watched Twin Peaks on Kick, but they go to YouTube first. Excuse me. And thank you so much, everyone who has been with us this week watching. Thank you to all the mods for their hard work. Thank you for all the experts we have that are coming in this chat and helping us out.
You all are doing it as well, counsel. You're doing the same thing I'm doing, right?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
You're reminding your witnesses not to watch court TV?
Yes.
Okay.
And we did mention experts, but other than that...
No experts were included.
At the start, Your Honor, we talked about experts being able to watch.
Oh, I didn't understand it that way.
I think that we agree that our experts get to watch
Oh, okay,
because
that's fine.
they
Okay.
would be allowed in the courtroom.
Yeah, okay, I misunderstood. So, anyone that's not an expert witness, please do not get on court TV to watch what has preceded you, because we invoke the exclusion rule.
Don't go on court TV, but come to the shaming of Jay and hit that like button and subscribe. She didn't say anything about the shaming of Jay that I heard. So, from what I understand, I only know bird law, but I also know that she didn't say the shaming of Jay. So that means that they're allowed to watch it here and subscribe. We're still waiting. I have no idea what the question is. Oh, the jury's back.
You will bring the jury.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal. Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.
I posted the Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal to TikTok, and it's not doing good, which is just surprising. Like, well, how does that not do good on TikTok? It's so weird. TikTok is so weird. I thought for sure that would be a good one. I didn't, Steve, although I should. Yeah. I got rid of. I did it so fast that I mean, it's small. It's not the full screen, so I don't know. All right, here we go.
Okay, jury. So, like I said, it's your lucky Friday. So, you're getting recessed, and please don't talk among yourselves or anyone else about the evidence received here in court. Don't be looking at any news media accounts or any type of account, and anybody, TikTok or whatever. And don't Google anything about the Rust situation, the production, or anything, or about the trial, and don't do any research. Okay, all right. Have a very rested weekend. We'll see you Monday at 8:30. Okay. All right, thank you.
All right.
And you know where to go on Monday.
So let me give you a little schedule here, folks. I'm ending now. Steve is going to be on. This will pour to you tonight. Saturday, I'm going to be on Publicly Buzzed exclusive, his Patreon. So make sure if you want to see me, Steve, and Dan watch a movie together on his YouTube, it'll be unlisted just for his Patreon. We'll be off for the weekend. We'll be back on Monday covering this trial. And then you heard it here, folks, here. You heard it here first, folks. 8 p.m. Eastern. Karen Smith.
Don't forget to...
Offie Patterson.
Exhibits, what were they, K? K
Yeah,
through,
Josh.
okay. Okay, thank you. We're in recess. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. If anything comes up.
And seriously, guys, thank you so much for your support, the super chats, the likes, the shares, the comments. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, mods, as always, for all the work you do. Dizzy, keeping us updated, and all the other mods helping out and doing everything. Thank you, guys. Love you, and I'll catch you later. All right.
Gorilla Grip Pussy Pal.